Hello and welcome to W.A.T. News. It is June 9th, 2025, your daily AI-powered roundup of today's most relevant headlines. Faster, smarter, and always on point.
W.A.T. News.
In cybersecurity news, Deep Tempo, the reimagined evolution of StackStorm, is helping cybersecurity teams stay ahead of AI-driven threats, as outlined in a June 2025 Security Boulevard post. Founded by Evan Powell, Deep Tempo uses advanced AI to predict and resolve IT security incidents, addressing the top concern of CISOs: AI-enabled attacks, per a 2025 Scale Venture Partners survey. Unlike its Python-based predecessor, which connected systems like Splunk for alerts, Deep Tempo offers self-learning analytics to cut incident rates by up to 45%. The platform integrates seamlessly into modern security operations centers, halving resolution times for many clients. Its focus on proactive defense meets the demands of a rapidly shifting cyber landscape. This tool signals a new era for cybersecurity, where AI is both the threat and the solution. Deep Tempo's rise underscores the urgency for innovation in protecting digital infrastructure. Swiss cybersecurity firm SCRT exposed a critical flaw in Palo Alto Networks' Cortex XDR, a leading endpoint security tool, in a December 2024 blog post. The vulnerability allowed unprivileged users to escalate privileges and execute system-level commands, risking full device compromise. SCRT researchers demonstrated how attackers could gain administrative control, bypassing Cortex XDR's protections. Palo Alto Networks swiftly released a patch, urging all users to update immediately to prevent exploitation. Cortex XDR, used by enterprises like banks and tech firms, is vital for detecting advanced threats, making this flaw a significant concern. The discovery highlights the need for rigorous testing of even top-tier security software. SCRT's findings reinforce the importance of timely updates to safeguard against evolving cyber risks. Cybersecurity firm Hawkshunt is sounding the alarm on the need for engaging security awareness training to combat human error, which drives 90% of data breaches. Their June 2025 blog emphasizes continuous, interactive programs with real-world phishing simulations to sharpen employee defenses. Outsourcing to expert providers ensures high-quality training, while metrics like click rates on mock phishing emails measure success. Hawkshunt's platform, adopted by companies like Swiss Re, achieves over 75% engagement through gamified learning. Effective training also ensures compliance with regulations like GDPR, avoiding costly fines. This approach builds a culture of vigilance, critical in today's threat landscape. Hawkshunt's call to action underscores that well-trained employees are the first line of defense against cyber attacks. In technology news, Samsung's diverse smartphone lineup continues to dominate the global market, with Wired spotlighting the Galaxy S25 Ultra as the standout model in June 2025. Boasting a 200-megapixel camera and a 5,000 milliamp battery, the S25 Ultra outshines competitors, though its $1,300 price tag targets premium buyers. The Galaxy S25 and S25 Plus offer strong cameras and performance at more accessible prices, starting at $800. Budget-friendly options like the Galaxy A35 5G deliver solid value with 5G and water resistance. Samsung's foldables, the Galaxy Z Fold 6 and Z Flip 6, redefine innovation with flexible displays, priced from $1,100. All models support 5G and are IP68 rated per Samsung specs. These devices cement Samsung's lead in blending cutting-edge tech with broad appeal. Apple's macOS Tahoe, unveiled at WWDC 2025, marks the final chapter for Intel-based Macs, signaling a full shift to Apple Silicon. The update, officially macOS 26, supports only 4 Intel models: the 2019 16-inch MacBook Pro, 2020 13-inch MacBook Pro with 4 Thunderbolt ports, 2020 27-inch iMac, and 2019 Mac Pro. All Intel MacBook Airs, including the 2020 model, lose support, leaving only M1 and later Airs compatible. macOS Tahoe introduces a liquid glass design, enhanced Spotlight search, and new Apple Intelligence features, but these demand Apple Silicon's power, per Apple's Craig Federighi. Intel Macs will receive security updates for 3 more years, softening the blow for owners. The transition, started with the M1 in 2020, has boosted Mac sales 16% year over year, per Apple's 2025 Q2 report. This bold move cements Apple's vision for a unified AI-driven future across its ecosystem. Mushroom coffee is brewing a health revolution, blending medicinal mushrooms with Java for immune and cognitive benefits, as explored in a June 2025 Wired feature. Four Sigmatic's blend with lion's mane and chaga leads for its smooth taste and focus-enhancing properties, priced at $20 per 10 packets. Layered Superfoods Mix adds cordyceps for energy, while Neuroast's 5-mushroom blend, including reishi, offers robust flavor. Instant options cater to busy lifestyles, with earthy notes barely distinguishable from regular coffee. Studies, like those from the Journal of Functional Foods, support mushrooms' anti-inflammatory effects. Brands source organic ingredients, appealing to wellness enthusiasts globally. This trend reflects a growing appetite for functional beverages that marry health and taste. In politics news, Texas Republican Representative Tony Gonzalez called for urgent action on the U.S. border crisis during a June 8, 2025 appearance on CBS's Face the Nation. He described soaring migrant crossings as a national security threat, criticizing the Biden administration's policies as inadequate. Gonzalez pushed for bipartisan solutions, including more funding for border security, faster asylum processing, and a streamlined legal immigration system. He also stressed the need for a diverse Republican Party to broaden its appeal, moving beyond past election disputes. Migrant encounters hit 2.5 million in 2024 per CBP data, underscoring the crisis's scale. Gonzalez's call for unity and reform aims to reshape the GOP's future. His remarks signal a push for practical solutions amid heated political divides. The relationship between President Donald Trump and Elon Musk has seen dramatic shifts, as detailed in a June 2025 Fox News report. Musk joined Trump's advisory councils in 2016, but quit in 2017 over the U.S. exit from the Paris Climate Agreement. He later praised Trump's 2018 space policy boosting SpaceX, yet criticized his 2020 COVID-19 shutdowns and racial justice responses. By 2024, Musk's $250 million support for Trump's campaign contrasted with public spats, including Musk's opposition to a 2025 tax bill Trump backed. Their dynamic, marked by mutual admiration and friction, reflects Musk's growing political influence. Trump continued to champion Musk's Tesla and SpaceX ventures despite disagreements. This complex alliance shapes debates on policy and power in Washington. President Donald Trump made history by deploying 2,000 California National Guard members to Los Angeles without Governor Gavin Newsom's request, escalating tensions over anti-ICE protests. Using his Title X authority, Trump federalized the Guard on June 7, 2025, overriding Newsom's control amid unrest involving vandalism and violence. Unlike past deployments during the 1992 LA riots and Hurricane Katrina, which had gubernatorial approval, Trump's move lacks state support, raising concerns about its effectiveness. The Atlantic reports that military presence may not quell outrage over Trump's immigration policies, which sparked the protests. Critics, including security expert Juliette Kayyem, warn that deploying troops as a hostile force risks further unrest. Newsom called the decision a political stunt, per Reuters, deepening the rift between California and the White House. This unprecedented action could set a dangerous precedent for federal-state relations in times of crisis. Now let's head over to Jen for the remaining top stories. Jen, over to you.
Thank you, Heather. Let's dive into the remaining topics. In business news, Asia's venture capital scene shines in the 2025 Forbes Midas list, with 14 Chinese investors and one from Singapore dominating the global rankings. Neil Shen of Hongshan Capital, formerly Sequoia China, tops the list, fueling AI startups like ByteDance. Singapore's Jenny Lee of Granite Asia stands out as the only non-Chinese Asian, backing firms like Grab. Richard Liu of 5Y Capital ranks second among Asians, betting big on AI and biotech. China's focus on AI, with $50 billion in 2024 investments per CB Insights, drives its resurgence. The list highlights Asia's growing clout in tech innovation. These investors are shaping the future of global markets. BlackRock and Vanguard, global investment giants, are battling a high-stakes antitrust lawsuit in Texas, as reported by Bloomberg on June 8, 2025. The case, filed by Texas AG Ken Paxton, alleges the firms colluded to suppress energy companies' output, harming investors. Managing $10 trillion and $9 trillion respectively, BlackRock and Vanguard's influence spans markets worldwide. The lawsuit claims their ESG policies, like net zero commitments, violate antitrust laws, a charge the firms deny. A loss could force divestitures or reshape investment practices, per legal analysts. The case reflects rising scrutiny of Wall Street's role in climate policies. It's a pivotal moment for the finance industry's regulatory landscape. Centrus Energy is pushing to break America's reliance on foreign uranium as President Donald Trump aims to quadruple U.S. nuclear power by 2050. CEO Amir Vexler told CNBC that the U.S. lacks domestic fuel cycle capacity, with Russia's Rosatom dominating the global enriched uranium market. Centrus, the only publicly traded U.S. enricher, currently imports low-enriched uranium, but plans to ramp up production at its Ohio facility by 2028. When Russian import waivers end, the company's stock surged 24% after Trump's May 2025 nuclear executive orders, backed by $3.4 billion in congressional funding for domestic enrichment. Vexler emphasized a public-private partnership to compete with state-owned giants like France's Orano and Europe's Urenco. Centrus aims to supply both traditional reactors and advanced small modular reactors, critical for AI data centers' power demands. This bold move could reshape America's energy security and nuclear industry's future. In entertainment news, jury deliberations have begun in Harvey Weinstein's New York sex crimes retrial, a pivotal moment in the Me Too movement, per ABC News on June 6, 2025. The 73-year-old former producer faces 2 counts of criminal sexual act and 1 count of rape for alleged assaults in 2006 and 2013, pleading not guilty. A 7-woman, 5-man jury, with a replacement juror added due to illness, is reviewing testimony from 3 accusers. Weinstein's 2020 conviction was overturned in 2024 for judicial bias, sparking this retrial. The case, which ignited Me Too in 2017, remains a flashpoint for accountability. A verdict could redefine justice for survivors of high-profile abuse. The world watches as Weinstein's fate hangs in the balance. Rock icon Sir Rod Stewart, at WAT, canceled several U.S. concerts due to flu, but is set to shine at Glastonbury's tea time slot on June 29, 2025, per BBC News. Following legends like Dolly Parton, Stewart's performance caps a storied career, with hits like Maggie May drawing huge crowds. He plans to shift from large tours to intimate venues post-2025, prioritizing fan connection. The canceled shows, part of his North American tour, disappointed fans, but Stewart's health remains first. Glastonbury, hosting 200,000 attendees, is a bucket list gig, per festival organizers. Stewart's resilience and charisma keep him a music legend. This set promises a nostalgic celebration of a rock and roll titan. Mexican pop star Belinda Peregrine dropped her bold new album Indomita on June 5, 2025, signaling a fierce evolution, as shared in a Los Angeles Times interview. Meaning untamed, the album blends upbeat pop with raw ballads, reflecting her journey of empowerment. Collaborations with Sebastian Yatra and a duet with Christian Nodal highlight her star-studded creative team. Indomita's themes of resilience resonate with fans. Streaming on platforms like Spotify, Peregrine, a Latin pop icon since 2003, calls this her most personal work yet. The album's vibrant sound is climbing charts, per Billboard Latin. In world news, the UK is cracking down on tech giants like Google and Meta with bold new rules to curb their grip on the £14 billion digital ad market, per a June 2025 BBC report. Business Secretary Kwasi Kwarteng unveiled plans for a code of conduct, enforced by the Competition and Markets Authority's Digital Markets Unit. The code targets platforms with strategic market status, preventing anti-competitive moves that harm consumers or rivals. The DMU can block tech firms' decisions or mandate compliance, boosting data control for users. With 80% of UK ad revenue flowing to Google and Meta, per Ofcom, the rules aim to level the playing field. Global partners, like the EU's Digital Markets Act, align with this push. These reforms could reshape how big tech operates worldwide. The Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs outlasted the Parramatta Eels in a thrilling NRL clash on June 9, 2025, electrifying a King's birthday crowd at Sydney's Accor Stadium, per ABC News. The Bulldogs' 22-18 victory, sealed by Matt Burton's late try, snapped a 3-game losing streak, lifting them to 12th on the ladder. Parramatta's Dylan Brown dazzled, but errors cost them, leaving their finals hopes dim at 14th. Over 30,000 fans, a record for the holiday fixture, roared as both teams traded blows, per NRL stats. The match showcased the league's fierce competition, with Canterbury's defense proving decisive. Both squads now regroup for critical mid-season battles. This win could spark a Bulldogs revival as the NRL season heats up. Israel recovered the body of Thai worker Natapong Pinta, kidnapped from kibbutz near Oz during the October 7, 2023, Hamas attack. In Gaza's Rafah area, per Sky News, on June 7, 2025. The 36-year-old agricultural worker was among 55 hostages still in Gaza, with over half presumed dead, per Israeli authorities. The same weekend, airstrikes in Gaza City's Sabra district killed at least 15 Palestinians and injured 50, per local health officials. The conflict, ongoing since 2023, has claimed over 41,000 Palestinian lives, per Gaza's health ministry. Pinta's recovery underscores the war's toll on foreign workers, with 21 Thais killed in the initial attack. Global calls for a ceasefire intensify amid rising casualties. This tragedy highlights the human cost of a relentless conflict. That's your full briefing for today from W.A.T. News. Here's a quick recap of today's top stories. Texas Republican Tony Gonzalez discussed immigration and cybersecurity issues on CBS's Face the Nation on June 8, 2025, advocating for bipartisan solutions. Jury deliberations have commenced in Harvey Weinstein's sex crimes retrial. Hawks Hunt outlines the importance of security awareness training in protecting organizations from cyber threats, suggesting it should be interactive, engaging, and simulation-based for best results.
W.A.T. News.
If you found this briefing helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss a headline. Until next time, stay sharp, stay safe, and stay curious.